Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your own girl Matilda, and in today's video we'll be talking about starting in 2021. All you need to know about starting a YouTube channel in 2021, all you need to know about starting a beauty or a makeup channel in 2021, all you need to know about starting any niche in YouTube in 2021. We're going to be discussing that today, and if this sounds like something that you are interested in, you should definitely keep watching. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Starting a YouTube channel takes a lot of stress, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of preparing, a lot of researching, a lot of planning. But I'm not going to talk too much and waste too much of the time, so we'll just go straight into the point and talking about how to start a YouTube channel in 2021 right now. Okay, first thing I would like you to do, the first and I feel like is the most important thing, is you really need to think of your name. You need to think of the channel name. You need to think of what name you want to give it. Now personally, I would say you give it your own name, like name it after you, like me, Matilda Ola. That's my YouTube name, that is my name. Name it after you, because eventually if you do something like, let's say for example my YouTube channel is Your Virtual Omi, eventually people will know you as Your Virtual Omi, but people would not know you as Matilda Ola. So Your Virtual Omi is going to be popular, but Matilda Ola is going to be, nobody's going to know who Matilda Ola is. So if you are like, oh, Matilda Ola, nobody's going to know that. So you need to sit down and think of what name you want to give. You need to be sure that, okay, this name is the name I want to give at this time, at this period, and this is what I'm going to use for life, because there's no changing. Okay, so you need to sit down and really think about what name you want to give your channel before you even start recording, researching, planning, doing anything. Think of the name first. Now after you find your name, after you know what name you want to give your YouTube channel and you're 100% sure, the next thing to do is to do your research. Now while you're doing your research, you're going to need to find out what niche you're going to, what niche works for you, you know, how your SEO works for your particular niche, how YouTube works, the algorithm, everything. You're going to need to do research on those things. And the most important things I feel like you need to do research on is keywords optimization, SEO optimization, and also knowing the niche that works for you and is really raving, and how you can work on that niche on YouTube. Now if you want to know more about those three things I mentioned, you could definitely click the link right here. I can just watch and, you know, learn more about it. Research is very important, like I said. Another thing that is very important in starting a YouTube channel in 2021, 2022, whenever, is to arm yourself with the right equipment. Now when I'm talking about right equipment, I don't mean you have to have like the entire umbrella lights, the entire filming, like the professional filming equipment. You could just use a ring light. Personally, I use a ring light and it's working well for me. I use my ring light, I use my phone, and I don't think there's any complaint with how my video looks like. And yeah, so, you know, arming yourself with the right equipment. If you want to use a camera, make use of the right camera. If you want to use your phone, understand your phone and learn how to edit, making use of whatever kind of phone that you are using. Get a ring light or get a filming light, anything that works well for you. Just make sure you arm yourself with the right equipment. And if you want to know how I edit videos making use of my phone, you should definitely click on this link right here. Another thing I feel like you need to do is to look for inspirations. Now in terms of inspiration, I feel like there's some people that are so lucky and inspiration keeps flying in every time. You know, every time they sleep, they think, they eat, anything they're doing, they find inspiration. While some of us are not lucky, you know, we don't always find inspirations from just random things. So I feel like in terms of looking for inspiration, you could always just watch people's videos. You know, after you've done your research, you already know what niche you're going into, you already know what niche works for you. Find that niche on YouTube, you know, press the search button, search for a video concerning things like that. Watch videos that other people have done, learn from them, find inspirations from what they have done, you know, and create your own content from that. That's basically looking for inspiration. Looking for inspiration from what other people have done to create your own amazing content, you know, doing it, being yourself. Yeah. Another thing I feel like you need to, you know or have before starting or while starting in 2021 is starting with a simple editing software. Now I would say there are so many editing apps that you can make use of while creating YouTube content or as a startup YouTuber using your phone. and your camera. But then I feel like starting up, I feel like it's going to be best for you to start with a very simple editing software, something that works perfectly, something that is not too complicated, but at the same time has everything that you will be needing. I have a video talking about how to edit your videos making use of your mobile phone. If you're interested, definitely click this link, and as well as I have the best apps that you can use to edit your videos and create content. Click this link once again. Yeah, so making use of simple editing software is very, very important. Something that you understand, something that works perfectly for you. Find that in 2020. Find it. It's going to work. Trust me. Find it. Another thing is to make every second count. I don't know if this should be my last point or this should have been my first point, but I feel like I'm just saying it as it's coming my way. So make every second count. Like every time you have time to record that content. Every time you feel like, oh, I'm free, record that content. If consistency for you comes from create your content. If consistency comes for you, just doing it randomly, create content randomly. But all I have to say is make every second count. Do research every second you can. Learn SEO, learn optimization, understand the algorithm, understand YouTube Studio, understand other extensions that you can use. Make every second count in terms of research, in terms of creating content, in terms of getting used to recording in front of the camera, talking to nobody in particular. Make every second count in everything you're doing in terms of creating content. Another thing I like to mention is optimize your videos. Now, when I was talking about researching, how to research and researching when starting a YouTube channel, I mentioned SEO optimization and keyword optimization. Now, in terms of optimizing your video, it's very important. It's like the most important thing that you can do, because if you don't understand optimization for YouTube channel, then there is absolutely no way people will see your content. I can literally say that because beginning of my YouTube channel, I would say most of you that are watching were friends and family, friends of friends, friends of family, families of families, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I can say that most of my views, even if they're not that high, they definitely come from YouTube search engine. YouTube putting my videos out, YouTube, recommending my videos to people. So that is exactly how I get it. So optimization would definitely do that for you. Okay, so you need to learn how to optimize your video. I will definitely create a content on how to optimize your videos, SEO optimization, very soon. So what you should do is to turn on the post notification so you can see every content that I create when I create it. Another thing to do is to build your network. Build your network. In 2021, build that network, connect with people, get to know people. You can do it in the comfort of your house. That's what social media is for right now. Like, find people that are in your niche, find people that create content in your niche, send them an email, send them a DMs, drop comments, be consistent on their page, make friends around your niche. Okay, now for people who go out, you can always send a DM and be like, oh, I would love to create content with you, I would love to create a particular content with you, and if they agree, that is building a network. You're knowing people that are already big in the YouTube world, people that are not big, but then they are making it in the YouTube world. So building your network is very important. Networking. I cannot overemphasize the importance of networking in everything that you're doing. So if you want to start in 2021 and you're not ready to build your network, I don't know what to say to you. Just build your network, okay? Another thing I would say is to connect with your viewers. Connection with your viewers is very important. That's what we call engagement. Now, you engaging with your viewers is like letting them know that you care about them, letting them see the love that you have for them, letting them know that there is a bit of a connection between me as a YouTuber and you as the listener. Like, if you don't connect with them, like, they're the ones watching you. How would you know what content they would like to see? How would you know whether they love the video, or how would you know what mistakes you're making? How would you know what problems they're having while they're creating YouTube? So another very important thing is to connect with your subscribers, connect with people that are commenting, comment with them, ask questions, just do something, just connect with them. It's very, 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 very important. Okay, next thing is to ignore Ignore. Okay, let me move closer. Ignore all them negative comments. Okay, now let me tell you something. I've not really had negative comments before, but I've heard people who have negative comments. People do not like good things. People do not like positivity. So if you're making a YouTube channel, if you're making as a YouTuber, if you're making as an influencer or anything at all, expect negative comments. Okay, negative. The moment you start getting 8 comments, you've blown. My dear, you have blown. You become popular. So anybody that wants to come and say your video is not good, even your video is not good, in fact your comment is not good, ignore it. Okay, ignore the negative comments and keep posting content. And that's on period. Create content and blow their heads off. Now the final thing I like to mention is upload your videos consistently, regularly. I feel like when people say be consistent, I feel like it has to be the most cliche thing I've heard or you have heard, but it is very, very, very true. Consistency does a lot of things. Okay, it does a lot of things in terms of YouTube recommending your videos. It does a lot of things in terms of people knowing that you're serious with what you're doing. Just be consistent, really. I cannot be like, oh, don't be consistent, just optimize. Oh, don't be consistent, just do keyword. Oh, just because just understand the SEO. It's not going to work. If you like understand the SEO from the mountain to the bottom, you would not be able to, reach those people if you are not consistent. YouTube will not take you serious if you're not consistent. So, darling, be consistent. Now it's a wrap. It's a wrap for starting in 2021. If you're watching this video and you really want to start a YouTube channel but you don't know where to start from somewhere. I was in your shoes about 6-7 months ago and I just started. Even if you don't have ring lights, you don't have any filming equipment, start with stack of boxes, start with your bags, windowsill, window side, start somewhere. Eventually you're going to see and start making content. So just be ready to not see results as quick as you expect. My name is Matudala once again. Do like, subscribe, turn on the post notification. I have a lot of amazing comments coming your way. I post every Monday and every Wednesday, so you could drop by on Monday to see my next video and continue creating content. It's 2021. Mwah.